It's a pretty song. Ava Maria. It is. Once again, after the introduction, everyone needs to be present and here. Okay. Good morning, everybody. What I've got to do is get some of the blinds open to provide for some fresh air into the room. Some of that natural light that we need. Okay, for those who want to sit on the couch, then they can. Okay, let's see, this is still very, very wobbly. I can get it without breaking it, and that will be a very, very big achievement. Hopefully, this stays secure. I don't like it when it wobbles around. Okay, that's good enough. Now, as I was going through that Gemini song, Gemini and My song, I was picking up on a couple of things as well. And it may have taken a while, and I may have gotten things wrong. That just happens to everybody. So, it's a brand new day today, okay? Yesterday you expected working on A Million Dreams and the other song, you'd have to be there, but as I said, I stated this, and I'm going to make it very, very crystal clear, and I'm not going to say it again, that I might make points really, really abundant, and, I might plan on things to happen, but, sometimes, quite a lot of the time, actually, they don't happen because of just things get in the way, or just, just a lot of factors, so just expect that, okay? So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to really focus in on those songs. We're going to work on Gemini and I, first of all, and, kind of add the finishing touches to that. And then we're going to be working on the A Million Dreams again, because I really want to get into that song and for you to hear the whole of the lyrics, okay? Because it's very, very appropriate for this time of year. So, this concert, the Gemini concert will be on June 15th, okay, on the Ides of June. Abby's concert will be on the 10th. And then the soloist performing will be 2 days later on the 12th. Okay? So, when I say solos, I mean the dancers. The dancers will be learning those solos, songs, and also dancing choreography. And that concert will be separate from the singing solo because that'll be on the Gemini console. So that gives me plenty of time to come up with on my own composition melody, because I don't really think that we're ready for this consort and these concerts yet. So there's still plenty of time to learn music and practice it and understand it. So I really ask you all to make the most of the time and be here. Now, I said a couple of days ago, I believe it was Tuesday, that, Tuesday, May 26th, that I didn't have the ability to do all things at once, do like a gazillion things at one time. I can only do so many things at one time. And that was because I was saying that at the point, and those cloning machines were broken, and now they're fixed up now. So now I'm going to be doing that, and one of me is going to be doing all of the music and all of the main Amenton running. So that involves Gemini Clubus. That involves the music practice for the concerts and everything. Another one of me will be taking on some very, very important rulegitises in the Amenton headquarters, because there's just a lot going on at this point in time right now, not only at this Amenton, but also at the headquarters, and they need me for a lot of work and meetings, and I can't abandon my Amenton. So that's what will be happening. Also, I've got a lot of feedback on your haikus that you did. Remember those, little projects where you took pictures and then you posted them on a poster, or you drew and colored them out, and you made haikus, which, as you know, are 3-line poems that originate from Japan. And I was really, really impressed with your ability to blend Taurus and Gemini together, and also just how creative and just how poetic that you were. Really getting into those natural details that I wanted you to focus on. So I think there's a lot of things happening right now with these. We're going astrological now, where we're practicing just Peachy songs and we're doing the clubuses, and I'm still getting myself into it. And you are learning at the same point I am learning. And if it seems a little spontaneous and a little messy, because I found out that on the solar return, which at your birthday, I'm just gonna get into the astrology of it. At your birthday, when you were born, the chart on that day is reflected throughout the year until next birthday. So the moon, which represents emotion, as you know, is in Virgo, and Virgo is a sign with very, very analytical and very critical, and wants to make things as perfect, and wants to help and give. By the way, the horoscope for today and yesterday, if I didn't say it already, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Virgo. So I will be posting all those Gemini horoscopes on my channel sometime for you to see, and also on my page. Double Mercury, mutable air, mutable earth. Remember, mutable lasting every season, and that means changeable, and those are not the strongest signs. Mutable spring, mutable summer. And so we have a grounding down. We have a grounding down Gemini, who likes to talk and is all over the place and social and light, and the Virgo is very serious and detail-oriented structure. So that's, but you can go in and watch that horoscope that I made for yesterday and today, and you can find out that information. So I have the moon in Virgo until next year. I don't know what the moon's going to be in next year, but I think that that's really, really neat. So, and Deborah Silverman said that herself. I did not make that up. So, let's see, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Virgo, yes. And so, as I was saying back to earlier, what I was talking about, all of these things are recorded. I go back in, I watch these things, and I'm like, why did I say that? Why didn't I say that? Why did I not notice this or that? And so that's just going to happen. That happens to everybody. It is spontaneous. I am spontaneous. This invention is spontaneous. I make my mind, then I change my mind. Okay, just get used to that. I don't need any of you criticizing me for that. I don't need any of you criticizing me for doing so much at one time, it being random or whatever, overwhelmed, you didn't put enough attention on this, I don't want to do this. All of those things I've heard before, and honestly, I would expect to hear them, but I should not have to hear them again. If I expect, if I have doubts over, what others are going to think, or, negative comments, then, they should not, and also negative actions, they shouldn't come out. I shouldn't hear them. So just keep that in mind, okay? Because it may be long, it may be hard, may be a lot going on, but this is how this invention works, and I think that you need to get used to it. And I'm still kind of getting into how this, just how this astrological, these seasonings work. And so I may remember something, or I may come across something, and I may go, why didn't I think to do that at this astrological season or whatever? Well, we can always come back to it next year. So I may think of things, and then I may think of things again later on that are just fantastic ideas. And if I do, I will let you know. We'll do those things. I don't want to hear any complaining about it. Okay? So that's just what I want to let you in on. Now, with that spiel out of the way, okay, I want to get into the song. I'll get the light on. Just to add a little extra. So let's see here. Now, we're going to review this song. Remember the little details. Let's see. Remember all those little details, and as we're going through this, before every stanza, and also Gemini Clevis, there's a video put in on YouTube, Gemini Discover Your True Self. And because I was going in and watching things, I just want to take it back to Aries season. I really, really hope that you all have seen the video, Aries, Your Secret Superpowers. Now also, what I want you to do, this is what I was talking about. I want you all, and pretend we're still back in tourist season. I want you all to go in, and I want you to watch the video, Taurus Your Secret Superpowers. For any of you who have Taurus Sun, Moon, Ascendant, top signs, maybe the Taurus Discover Your True Self videos, maybe watch Deborah Silverman, maybe, the two men talking about Taurus, okay? All of those videos, or any of those videos, I really want you to go back and watch, okay? Because I forgot to tell you about that in the season, because there was just a lot going on with, I want to say a good distraction of, the dance mom's whole thing and everything. And, I may have I may have a lot of plans. You might think, this is good, I don't need any more. Things come up. Interests come up. Okay? So just know that. And just expect that. Okay? Because interests need to get met when they're interested. And I am a firm believer in when opportunity knocks, open the door. Firm believer in that. Okay, so I'm going to hook up, let's see, I'm going to hook up this thing. Hopefully this is the right cord. And if it's not, I have a feeling that that's not. Okay, let's plug. Okay. Is this even the right? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. There's like several different chords down here. I know. Okay, that's not the one. This thing is so tight. I think it's this one over here. Okay. Now we're good. Okay, is this even, let's see here. See if this is even right. There's like 5 million things down here. Let's see if this is even. Okay, okay, there it is. Somehow I got it. Okay. Okay, so this is the song, okay? And as I go, I want to reiterate, as I go through new songs, I may just come to judgment that things may be right. I may make it a thing that I teach abundantly clear. And then I might change a couple of things that I make abundantly clear. You might be confused. But I do not want to hear anything about it. I don't want to hear anything about it, and I don't want you to show that you're confused. And I really, really hope that you're not. And, I would think that this is meant in being, reasonable and respectful as it is, that, you would not be confused, or overwhelmed with feeling any of these, negative or, I'm just, being critical of, what I'm doing and, all the things that I've talked about before. In disagreement what I'm doing, that you may think that it's random or too much at one time or difficult. You shouldn't have those thoughts. You really should not have those thoughts. I'm not going to put up with it. So, let's see. Now, a couple of things on the first stanza here. Oh, good grief. Okay, start over. That thing was in my way. Social butterfly. So here the first stanza, let me go over the So a couple of things on that first stanza. Now, Gemini am I, Gemini am I, and that I, you're gonna get that kind of that that shaky, jazzy, vibrato type ending. So remember, it's not Gemini am I. I made that mistake when I went in and I heard the song. But it's Gemini am I. Okay, and then the syncopation after that. And so then it's social butterfly. Okay, so hear that. With a restlessness, Gemini am I, social butterfly. So, social butterfly, fly. Okay, and then after that. So very versatile. And by the way, you don't have to do this song in an Australian accent. But so very versatile. So very versatile. Remember the rhythm on that, okay? Anything but dull. Anything. Remember anything. Anything. ANATHING. Anything but dull. Dull. So it's just a flat. So there's no doo-doo. It's just anything but dull. Dull. But you're putting that little vibrato, that little shaky vibrato at the end of it. Okay? With a restlessness, no time to waste. Forget the finer details in my head. So, with a restlessness, no time to waste. Forget the finer details and my haste. So a couple of things with that. Also, on restlessness, kind of said restlessness. Kind of say it like that, like how I did. Then also make those consonants really, really clear. Then, no time to waste. And also remember, those endings have that little do-do-do, like that on your note, and then up or down note, and then, back to that main note. No time to waste. And then it's forget the finer details in my haste. Haste on that stanza gets the most attention. Okay, because it's do. Okay, so that's that. Moving down. Speak my mind, share the knowledge I find. I'll listen to. Let's see. The knowledge. Speak my mind. So on the love to speak my mind. So, love to speak my mind. And actually, one thing that I forgot to do is get the board up. So much stuff around here. It's insane. I can't function properly. Okay. Oh. Messy area leads to messy life. Okay. Okay, and of course that thing's in the way and I can't get it out. Okay. That's like trapped in there. Okay. It was their way. This cord is trapped inside the board. Okay, and of course, this thing is caught in as well. Okay. Oh, got that out of there. Okay. Alright. So, I'm just trying to clean up around here because it is insane. It's making me look crabby. I am not a person that needs or wants to be crabby. Okay. Alright. So, we got that sorted out. Got that little thing sorted out. Okay. Okay, what? Okay, yeah, because that's hooked up to the tangle. Okay, this cord is stuck inside that one. I need to get that out. Undo the tangles. Okay. And then do that again. Okay, I'm just trying to sort out all of the little tangles. Okay, oh wait, a little test. Oh! Okay. That's better. Okay, much better. Now we are ready for business. Now, so remember on that here, and so here's the lyrics. Here's, okay, and yet again. Look at that. Crazy. Things are falling apart at the seams here. Get up and stay up. Okay, now well, that's where we started. Things untangle. Well, it's fine. That's fine. Okay, and I hope that that is not going to tangle around. Okay, and get that thing out of there. Oh, good grief. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh! Alright, okay. Wonderful. Okay. Now we're good. Stay up. Now, when I turn this around, you're going to see the lyrics to this song. Okay. Now, these are the lyrics. These be the lyrics. Right here. And I know they're not in a stanza like you might expect them to be, but I hope that you all can see them. I hope that they're fairly neat. And I'm think that just listening to the song and hearing it, and I think that by now you kind of have a handle on the lyrics being memorized. So I think that the song can help you. I'm singing it, that you're singing it, that the lady is singing it. So I think that you should be all golden. So, let's see here. Okay. Now then. So remember that I'm the love to speak my mind. Okay, wait. Okay, why on earth is this even connected, or did I... That's not even playing. Crazy. Okay. Is there a specific chord or something, or... Well, maybe that wasn't turned on. No. Okay, there we go. Okay. Technical difficulties still.